Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear students, in previous classes we take and discuss some important chapter of your GK book, and dear student, in that chapter I think we discuss about the some financial terms related to, we discuss about the check, bearer check, what is the saving account, recurring account. We also discuss about the debit card. We also discussed about the GST word, in which year GST is described as just concept of GST in India, in all that things in previous class. And also in dear student, we also discuss some important concept related to waste management. I think 5 hours we discussed in previous classes. 5 hours in reduce, recycle, residual, okay, recycle, reuse, etc. We discuss all about all things. And in also we discuss some important policies which are involved in your GK book, which is like as the PMJ schemes, okay, Swachh Bharat Mission, etc. All the important schemes of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. Today we discuss some important miscellaneous questions of GK. Today we are going to discuss some miscellaneous question of GK. And also in previous class lesson, I think I discussed about a very important, very interesting facts related to our UP. And we discussed about some important fact related to the UP, ki how many districts in UP. You know that there are 75 districts in UP, and how many seats in Lok Sabha from the UP, so 80. How many seat in Rajya Sabha from UP, that is 31. Okay, what is the sex ratio of UP? This is 914 per 1000 male. So we discuss all important things. Okay, and dear student, you know that very well ki in present time how many states are in India. So dear student, please note down everyone, there are 28 states and 8 union territory states in India. Okay, in how many? There are 28 states and 8 union territory states in India at present time, because of their student recently Dadar and Nagar Haveli. Which states union territory? Dadar and Nagar Haveli, and Daman and Diu. Daman and Diu merge to each other. Okay, so Dadar and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu merge to each other. So in this way, the total number of union territory state in India is what at present time? 8. Okay, this is very important question for your upcoming examination. Okay, and one important thing is that, dear student, the combined capital of Dadar and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu is what? Combined capital, and you combine capital of Dadar and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu is what? Daman. Which? Daman. This is your combined capital of what? Dadar and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu. This is what? Daman. Okay, so this is very important and conceptual, very important question for your upcoming examination. Okay, and second important thing is recently occurs in our constitution. How many judges at present? How many judges are there in our Supreme Court? So there are total number of judges in Supreme Court at present time. Some amendment are there. So 34 judges. Total number of judges is 34. Total Supreme Court judges is 34 judges. Okay, 34 judges at present time. 34 judges is in Supreme Court. In amongst 34 judges, one is Chief Justice of India. You know that who is the Chief Justice of India at present time? S.A. Bobde, and that is 47th are Chief Justice of India, and 21 other judges are there. Okay, so total number of judges occurs in Supreme Court is what? 34. that question is also very important for you. Okay, now different we discuss some important and always discuss about you different if you learn all the central minister, okay, all learn all the name of the central ministers, and you learn all the CMs, okay, CMs, and also you learn the governor of some famous state and every state, and please you learn all the capitals of your Indian states, okay. जैसे if I ask you what is the capital of the Arunachal Pradesh, then you says that Itanagar, so etc. What is the capital of MP, then you know that Bhopal. So in this way, please learn all the capitals of your Indian states, as well as you learn all the CMs of other states in our India, and also learn the governors of particular state. This one just in recently there are Vidhan Sabha Chunav in Bihar occurs. Okay, in recently Vidhan Sabha Chunav is occur in Bihar, and which party is majority, and who is the CM of upcoming CM of Bihar? There is Nitish Kumar. Yes. So upcoming CM, new CM means CM of Bihar according to recently election, Nitish Kumar. Nitish Kumar. This is very important question. And largest party is what? BJP and JDU, and so these alliance are the winner of that election. And one of the most famous one of the most important questions from American president election. Okay, American president election. In America, अमेरिका में भी हाल ही में एक इलेक्शन हुआ है जिसमें न्यू प्रेसिडेंट बिकम जो बिडेन बिकम्स न्यू प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ अमेरिका. ओके, जो बिडेन बिकम्स न्यू प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ USA, United States of America. Okay, this is also very important question for your upcoming examination. Means Joe Biden become the new president of America recently. Okay, and Joe Biden related to which party? That is Democratic Party. Okay, Joe Biden related to what? Democratic Party. Okay, so this is also a very famous and very important question of current awareness. Okay, so today so in this way today we discuss some important current questions, current question related to your syllabus, your GK topic, so which is very important, which are very important. So please learn all the questions which we discuss in that class. Okay, now now this one at present time there are one of the most famous scheme, one of the most famous scheme of central government, which name is Kusum, launched by the central government. This is Kusum. Kusum. This is a very famous scheme. According to this scheme, this is related to the solar energy. Means with the help of the solar energy, the farmers of our Indian farmers in growth their production by the help of the what? Solar energy. So this scheme refers to the production of farmers can be growth by the help of the solar energy. So according to in this scheme there are so many large solar farm is established in the rural areas for farmers. So from due to which they from the help of the solar energy our Indian farmers can grow their production. Okay, so this is very important scheme of recently very important scheme Kusum related to our central government. Okay, so please dear students learn that scheme also. And one important scheme already know that PMJ scheme, Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. Okay, which is also known as Ayushman Bharat. That scheme is launched by the Narendra Modi ji in 2018. So this year is also very important. Okay. Now, Swachh Bharat Mission started from in which year? From our Prime Minister Modi ji. 2nd October 2014. Okay. 2nd October 2014 Swachh Bharat Mission. Okay, Swachh Bharat Mission. Okay, dear friend. Swachh Bharat Mission started from Narendra Modi ji in 2nd October 2014. What is the objective, main objective of the mission Swachh Bharat Mission? What is the main theme, which are the main objective of that mission? Dear student, the main objective of that mission is, क्या था इस मिशन का जो मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव था बेटा, वो ये था कि भारत को इंडिया को 2nd अक्टूबर 2019 तक till this scheme is from 2nd October 2014 to till 2nd October 2019. इस मिशन के अंतर्गत क्या था, भारत को खुले में शौच से मुक्त करना ही इसका मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव था. ठीक है, इसका जो मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव था स्वच्छ भारत मिशन का, वो भारत को खुले में शौच से मुक्त करना था. ओके, और एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट डे भी सेलिब्रेट किया गया, जो नरेंद्र मोदी जी द्वारा सेलिब्रेट किया जा रहा है या किया भी गया है, वो है विश्व शौचालय दिवस. यू नो दैट विश्व शौचालय दिवस इज सेलिब्रेटेड इन पर ईयर इन 19 नवंबर. विश्व शौचालय दिवस. ओके, दिस इज द विश्व शौचालय वर्ल्ड टॉयलेट डे. ओके, तो विश्व शौचालय दिवस सेलिब्रेटेड ऑन विच डेट डियर स्टूडेंट्स? 19 November. World Toilet Day, you know, you says that toilet day starting from Narendra Modi ji, and which is celebrated on 19th of November. So this is very important question, so please note down dear friends. Okay, and so this is very so now we discuss some important famous days which is very important for your upcoming examination. Dear students, you know that ozone day, this is very important. Ozone day celebrated in which day? 16th of September. 16th of September, Vishwa Ozone Day, World Ozone Day. Okay, dear student, World Ozone Day celebrated on which day, dear students? 16th of September. This is very important day. Okay. National Science Day, dear students. This is very important also. National Science Day. Dear students, National Science Day celebrated on 28th of February. 28th of February. Okay. So this is also very important day celebrated on in India in what? National Science Day celebrated in on which day? 28th of February. Now we take some other important days related to, yes, World Population Day, World Population Day celebrated on which day? 11th of July. 11th of July, World Population Day celebrated, and you know that Environment Day, Environment Day, Environment Day, you know that 5th of June, 5th of June. Okay. World Happiness Day. This is also very important. World Happiness Day. Dear students, World Happiness Day is also very important and famous day, which is celebrated on 20 of March. 20 of March. This is also very important day which are celebrated. Okay, World Happiness Day celebrated on 20th of March. Okay. Next one is what? If I UN Day, yes, UN Day. There's a United Nation Day. There's a United Nation Day is celebrated on 24th of October. 24th of October. Okay. Next one, AIDS Day, which is also very important, students. AIDS Day. World AIDS Day. World AIDS Day celebrated on 1st of December. 1st December. Okay. So World AIDS Day celebrated on 1st December. So in this video, here we discuss some famous important days which are celebrated. There are so many days, but here some we discuss here. World Ozone Day, National Science Day, National Population Day, Environment Day, World Happiness Day, UN Day, and World AIDS Day. So these are some important, famous, important days. So please learn everyone. Okay. Now, dear student, we discuss some important books. Okay, you know that, dear students, a very important My Life, My Mission. This is a very important book, an autobiography. My Life, My Mission. My Life, My Mission. So the book My Life, My Mission is written by Baba Ramdev. Baba Ramdev. Okay, dear friends. So this is very famous book, an autobiography of Baba Ramdev. So My Life, My Mission is written by Baba. This is very famous book at present time. Okay, so please learn, dear friends, this book. This is very famous and important book recently. Okay. And dear students, and after that you learn all the important the constitutional persons. Learn all the constitutional name of the all the constitutional, like you learn who is the speaker of Lok Sabha, okay, who is the speaker of Rajya Sabha. So in that type of question, please you learn everyone, okay. And who is the governor of RBI? You know that Shaktikant Das, which is the 25th governor of RBI. You know that in previous classes we already discussed about that topic ki RBI 25th RBI governor is was Shaktikant Das, which is very important question, okay. Who is the Chief Justice of India? You know that I discussed just as a Bobde is the what is the rank of the Chief Justice of India? This is 47th rank. This question is also very important. Means S.A. Bobde is the 47th Chief Justice of our India. Okay, so please learn all the name of that post. Means like RBI Governor, like Chief Justice of India with its rank. Okay, with its rank. So S.A. Bobde is the 47th. S.A. Bobde is the 47th Chief Justice of our India, and Shaktikant Das is 25th RBI Governor of our India. So these are some important facts related to that topic. Now, dear student, after that we discuss some important terms, concepts related to now we discuss some important question related to geography. Dear student, you know that are you know that which is the longest river of the world? If I ask you question, which is the longest river of the world, then your answer is River Nile. River Nile. If I ask you which is the longest river, then your answer is River Nile. And if I ask you who is the longest river, sorry, longest river is River Nile, and largest river is what? Amazon. Okay. So these are some important difference between them. And if I ask what is the height of the Mount Everest, you know that, dear students, the height of the Mount Everest. Dear students, the height of the Mount Everest is what? 8,848 meters. This is the height of the Mount Everest. And dear students, you know that Mount Everest is situated in which country? Yes. What? Which country? Dear students, the Mount Everest is situated in Nepal. And the Mount Everest is the largest peak of the world. Largest and longest peak, or longest highest peak, you can say the highest peak of the world, Mount Everest. Okay. And which is the longest river of India? Then what is your answer? Yes, River Ganga. River Ganga is the longest river of India. Longest river of India is what? Ganga. The longest river of India is what? Ganga. Okay, dear friends. Now, if I ask you which is the longest river of India in south, it is the whole India, na? But in the respect of south, the longest river of India is what? The longest river of India in south is what? Yes, Godavari. Godavari is also Godavari is also longest river in south. And okay, so in this way, these are some important questions of geography. Now we discuss there is some production of some crops, dear friends. We discussed the production of some famous some crops. Production of crop. now we discuss the production of crop like गेहूं, चावल, दाल एटसेट्रा, ये सारी चीज़ें। तो इफ़ आई आस्क यू डियर फ्रेंड्स कि हमारे इंडिया में राइस का प्रोडक्शन में विच स्टेट इज हाईएस्ट प्रोडक्शन ऑफ राइस? डियर स्टूडेंट, यस, राइस का सबसे ज़्यादा प्रोडक्शन करने वाला जो स्टेट है हमारा वो पश्चिम बंगाल है। ओके, सो द प्रोडक्शन ऑफ राइस इज हाईएस्ट in वहां in which state? West Bengal. Okay, different. Now the production of rice is highest in which state of India? That is West Bengal. Then your answer is West Bengal. Okay, and wheat, जब हम wheat की बात करते हैं बेटा, production of wheat is highest in which state of India? Then your answer is what? UP. Yes. डियर फ्रेंड, वीट का जो सबसे ज़्यादा प्रोडक्शन करने वाला हमारा स्टेट है वो कौन सा है बेटा? यूपी है। एंड प्रोडक्शन ऑफ राइस का सबसे ज़्यादा प्रोडक्शन कहाँ होता है? हमारे वेस्ट बंगाल में। प्याज, ओनियन की बात करें बेटा, ओनियन, द प्रोडक्शन ऑफ ओनियन इज हाईएस्ट इन महाराष्ट्र। इन okay, the production of onion is highest in which state of India? Maharashtra. Okay, दाल जो हम यूज़ करते हैं बेटा, तो दाल के रेस्पेक्ट की जब हम बात करते हैं तो दाल के रेस्पेक्ट में सबसे ज़्यादा प्रोडक्शन करने वाला जो हमारा स्टेट है वो है हमारा MP। ओके, सो प्रोडक्शन ऑफ दाल का जो प्रोडक्शन में ये हमारा कौन सा स्टेट है बेटा? MP में जो दाल का प्रोडक्शन सबसे ज़्यादा होता है। मूंगफली, जो पीनट्स, जो बादाम यूज़ करते हैं, मूंगफली जो हम जाड़ों के सीज़न में यूज़ करते हैं, जो मूंगफली का जो प्रोडक्शन सबसे ज़्यादा किस स्टेट में होता है? द प्रोडक्शन ऑफ मूंगफली का सबसे ज़्यादा जो प्रोडक्शन करने वाला जो हमारे इंडिया का स्टेट है वो हमारा है गुजरात। ओके, सोयाबीन इज द हाईएस्ट प्रोडक्शन ऑफ सोयाबीन इन MP। मध्य प्रदेश में सोयाबीन का प्रोडक्शन सबसे ज़्यादा होता है। ओके, सो दीज आर द सम इम्पॉर्टेंट फैक्ट्स रिलेटेड टू आवर क्रॉप्स। सो अभी मैंने बात की व्हीट की, राइस की, ओनियन की, दाल कहाँ सबसे ज़्यादा होता है। ये हमारे जो भारत की, ये हमारा जो मेन फूड है, ये बेसिक जो मेन फूड है वो ये सारी चीज़ें हैं। इनका प्रोडक्शन जो मैं बताया वो अलग अलग इन स्टेट्स में होता है। दूसरी चीज़ अगर से मैं बात करूँ प्रोडक्शन ऑफ शुगर केन, गन्ना शुगर केन के मामले में बेटा सबसे ज़्यादा शुगर केन का जो प्रोडक्शन करने वाला स्टेट है वो हमारा यूपी ही है। ठीक है, तो यूपी में शुगर केन का भी प्रोडक्शन सबसे ज़्यादा होता है। ओके, एंड शुगर मिल्स की जब हम बात करते हैं, शुगर मिल, चीनी मिलों की संख्या, शुगर मिल्स जो सबसे ज़्यादा वो यूपी में नहीं होकर वो महाराष्ट्र में, सेकेंड पोजीशन पे हमारा यूपी आता है। ओके, तो शुगर मिल की अगर से नंबर्स में हम बात करें तो वो सबसे ज़्यादा हमारे महाराष्ट्र में होता है। बट शुगर केन जो गन्ने का प्रोडक्शन के मामले में हमारा जो यूपी स्टेट है वो नंबर 1 पोजीशन को ऑक्यूपाई किए हुए आज भी। तो इस तरह से यूपी हमारा। रबर की बात करें, अगर से हम गोल्ड की बात करें कि गोल्ड का प्रोडक्शन हमारे किस स्टेट में होता है, तो वो गोल्ड के रेस्पेक्ट में एक हमारी कर्नाटक की कोलार माइंस है। कोलार माइंस इन कर्नाटक, कोलार माइंस, ओके, इन कर्नाटक। तो बेटा ये कोलार माइंस में सबसे ज्यादा गोल्ड का प्रोडक्शन होता है। तो गोल्ड प्रोडक्शन में कर्नाटक की है हमारा जो कोलार माइंस है वो रिलेटेड टू गोल्ड। ओके, सो इन दिस वे डियर स्टूडेंट, इन टुडेज क्लास we discuss some important fact related to that topic now. So please dear student, please learn all the important concept which we discuss in that class. After that in next class we take and discuss some important current affairs question, okay, of your examination purpose. Now first you revise all the topic which we discuss in that class. Now we meet in next class. Okay, dear friends. Now thanks to all.